Mira changed one Instagram location tag for 12 minutes. That sounds too small to ruin somebody's night. It should have been too small. That was the problem. She changed the tag on a birthday carousel from Brooklyn to Booth 19, deleted it before anyone commented, put her phone face down, and told herself she was done being dramatic. And then, 42 minutes later, Theo texted, "Booth 19 was never about hiding you." I hate how specific that is. Mira did too, because Booth 19 was not a random booth. It was the back corner table at a little Korean wine bar in Williamsburg, the place Theo always chose when they were almost dating but not quite public. 4 months of Hinge dates, late trains, split dumplings, and him saying things like, "I don't want people in my business," which can sound mature for about 2 weeks. Exactly. By month 4, it sounded like a door with a lock on it. Theo knew every detail about Mira's life. Her rent panic, her dad's health scare, the playlist she used when she couldn't sleep. But if they ran into one of his friends, she became a person from work, or a friend of a friend, or nothing at all. So Booth 19 was not romantic anymore. It was evidence with bad lighting. Fair. The no contact part started after a Friday night argument. Mira asked if he was embarrassed by her. Theo said she was making everything heavier than it had to be. That sentence did what bad sentences do. It stayed alive. Then he disappeared? Not fully. He stopped texting first. He stopped asking to meet. But every few days, some little Instagram thing would move. A story view at midnight. A profile visit spike after she posted from a bar they used to go to. Nothing you could hold in court. Enough to make her check her phone like it owed her money. That distinction matters. A view is a view. It is not an apology. Jules, her friend, said almost the same thing. If he wanted to talk, he owns a phone. Mira pretended that helped. It never helps enough. Then Thursday happened. Theo appeared in another woman's story. Not tagged, not centered, just his sleeve, his watch, the side of his face, and a plate he always ordered because he thought choosing for the table made him look confident. Brutal. Mira saw it at 8:31 p.m. She did not text him. She did not like anything. She opened a birthday carousel that Jules had posted earlier, where Mira was tagged in the third slide, laughing with a plastic cup in her hand. The location said Brooklyn, and she changed it. For 12 minutes, from Brooklyn to Booth 19. Was she trying to bait him? She told Jules she was just being petty for herself. That is not a no. No, it is not. She knew the tag was public. She knew tagged photos can pull attention. She knew Theo still circled her account sometimes. That does not make the next part magic. It makes the next part dangerous to overread. Walk through the timing. 8:44 p.m., location changed to Booth 19. 8:56, she changed it back to Brooklyn. No like from Theo, no comment, no story reply, no obvious public move. At 9:26, his text came in. Booth 19 was never about hiding you. Word for word. I can already hear the comment section. He saw it. Done. Mira said that too. She stood in her kitchen in socks, holding the phone like it had finally confessed. Jules took the phone from her and said, "Proof is too big a word." Good friend. Mira hated her for about 10 seconds. Also fair, because there were other routes. Theo could have seen the public tag. A mutual could have noticed it and sent it to him. Instagram could have surfaced the tagged photo somewhere. Or the timing could have been ugly coincidence. The point was not to pretend nothing happened. The point was to stop turning one weird hit into a full story about his heart. This is the privacy line. You cannot safely say Instagram showed you an exact hidden profile viewer. Right. You can say a public location tag changed. You can say a text repeated the place name. You can say the timing was close. You can say the route is worth noticing. But you cannot say, "I know he secretly viewed my profile," unless he tells you. And even then, seeing is not repairing. Mira did not want that sentence yet. Nobody ever wants that sentence. The next night, she tried to make the pattern repeat. This is the part that made Jules almost throw the phone into a pillow. Mira opened another tagged photo, this one from a dinner a month before Theo. She changed the location to left corner, no witnesses, for 7 minutes. That is not subtle, not even a little. She waited. 10 minutes, 20, an hour. Theo said nothing, so the pattern failed. Kind of. At 11:08, a mutual friend named Kayla replied to Jules, not Mira, and said, "Is Mira okay? The location tag thing is messy." That actually tells us something. It does. It tells us the public surface was visible enough for somebody to notice, but not necessarily Theo. It also tells us that bait can contaminate your own evidence. Once you start setting traps, every movement looks like an answer. And sometimes the answer is just, your friend group saw the trap. Exactly. Mira was embarrassed, then angry, then embarrassed that she was angry. She almost deleted every tag from every photo she had ever appeared in. Normal spiral. 2 days later, she did something quieter. She was not trying to bait Theo this time. At least, that is what she said. She posted a normal coffee photo from Sunday morning. No face, no song, no quote. The place tag said the cafe name. After 9 minutes, she changed it to the table by the coat rack. Another Theo place? Yes, the table where he once told her, "I like us better when nobody knows what this is." At the time, she thought it was intimate. Later, it sounded like a warning label. How long was that tag up? 9 minutes. Then she changed it back. And Theo? 30 minutes later, he texted, "I never made you sit there." That is a reaction. It is. But watch the exact shape of it. He did not say, "I miss you." He did not say, "I handled that badly." He defended the location. He defended the memory where he looked worst. Attention, not accountability. That was the part Mira finally heard. The pattern was not, "Theo loves me." It was, "Theo reacts when the public version of our private history makes him uncomfortable." Much less romantic, much more useful.